I did it again, everybody, but this time in Call of Dragons. We spent $3,000 or more in this event alone. It's crazy. Remember, I had 500,000 gems. I am now down to 297,000 gems. I use all my speed ups. I use everything in here just to win 20 gold tokens. Is it worth it? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok as well. I'm going to be giving a random gift onto the people who follow me on TikTok this month. All right, guys, this is the final moment of our competition. 3 minutes left, and they haven't really made a huge push in here. So I'm watching in here in 3 minutes. Now, if I use all my speed ups based on my calculation for the 60-minute speed ups alone, it will be roughly about, let me see, 37.5 days, which will cut this off pretty good. And it will be about 54,000 minutes. And that will be, getting us up close to 329,000 in total of this. So I am just now kind of lurking in here into the last 2 minutes if we can steal. Now, I have spent close to, I think, everything in here that you're going to see is probably roughly around, I would say $3,000 or more dollars in here. I spent a lot trying to push T5. Going to T5 is not cheap at all. It is not cheap at all. So last 2 minutes in here, dude, my heart, it's like, it's like pounding. And I don't know if you guys have competed in events like this. Even though this is a minor event of minor competition, this is already big for me. This is something that is huge event for me because I'm still in the process of trying to get to T5. Now, the nice thing about the Live and Learn event, what's nice about this is that this event, you can use your speed ups, and basically you don't have to collect the research, and you can collect that later on another event, so you can basically piggyback on this one. Now, based on my understanding that these guys are from the Philippines, and right now is like they're just waking up, or maybe they're waking up already, they're looking at the score, and maybe they've forgotten about it, but it is the last minute in here. They're not going to expect that I will be making this push in here. So 1 minute left in here, I'm gonna make my move, and I'm going to keep an eye on the score. And if, they make more push, then I will just end up using my gems. So there we go. Last minute in here. We're going to write research in here and speed this up using all my speed ups in here. 50 days. And that should land me in the first place in here. Maybe I should have done it a little bit later, because now they have a whole minute to kind of work onto this, which is kind of scary. But you know what? I'll take my risk in here. If they get it, if they do get the win, you know what? I would say perhaps they deserve the win in here. All right. So let's see. Last 20 seconds. It is just really close. You know what? I feel unsafe. So I'm gonna use a little bit more. I feel kind of unsafe. All right, I'm going to use a little bit more. I feel slightly unsafe. All right, we'll give a little bit of a leg room. All right, it's not much leg room. There we go. I think I got it. Oh, we don't know. The system hasn't shown up yet. Let's see. I got to wait for it. Oh, my God. Man, the anticipation. My heart is like, dig. Oh my God, I don't know. I think I got it. I think I stole the win. Here comes the donations, and we're not seeing it yet. So I guess I gotta wait a little bit. Here.
A few moments later.
Yes! We got it. Top of the leaderboard in here. We did a quick steal onto the event, and this is how you guys do it on stealing an event and taking the win. Just being patient, and you know what? This is a lot of fun. Wow. This is amazing. Let's go and claim our 20 hero gold token here today. Oh yeah. Rank 1, baby. That's how you play Call of Dragons. Now, a video without strategy is practically useless, right? So in today's video, I am going to explain to you my thought process on how I secured this win And what is the strategy that I do? Because I didn't just push recklessly in here, not because I have the capability, I had the gems, and I had the the speed ups. I didn't just do that just because I had it. There's a process into this, and I've talked about this in my other videos. So if you haven't seen my other videos, I'd really recommend that you watch my other videos within Call of Dragons. Let me tell you this. My videos are very, very strategical and very helpful to every single one of you guys. You just need to pay attention to the things that I talk about. So if you do skip around, you're definitely going to miss a lot of the information. And I do hope that you guys will leave a comment in the comment section below and share your strategy and tell me where you are from. Now, you guys can also reach out to me in Discord, but I really prefer that you guys communicate with me through the comment section, because this really helps as a content creator, right? Our video with engagement, it really helps us out. All right, so let me tell you, as you guys have seen the projects that I'm doing, I'm working a lot on the economic tree. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you working on the econ tree? Well, there's a specific reason why I am working onto the econ tree, because econ tree is less amount of resources, speed ups, and the time consumption of it is also less. Now, you need to also understand that what event are you competing? Are you competing on minutes event, which you need to spend speed ups, and speed ups is 1-to-1 for points? Or are you doing a power event, which if you collect a research, you're going to get specific amount of power that converts into points. So these are the most important foundation to understand on how you're going to compete. So for what I did here, since this is a minutes event, we focus a lot onto the econ tree. Why? The econ tree doesn't give a lot of power. The military tech will give a lot more power. Therefore, we do the last research of this minutes event for the military technology, so that when the next week rolls around and the research power up event comes, I have an instant technology to collect. Now, maybe I will lose a few days only, and I still have to speed things up, but I can be ready to collect a good amount of power onto the research here. So that's one of the biggest strategy in here. We are doing what I called a double stack. We stack on this event, moving to the next event. So if you want to win more, you gotta do the strategy that I am doing. And this is how I'm able to do it as a T4, not rushing into T5, right? So I have a lot of maxed out legendary commander already, or legendary hero as a T4 already. Now, as you can see, what I'm doing at the very moment in here, I am trying to obtain more speed ups, because I knew that I am going to run out of speed ups with this competition. It's a very expensive competition. 300 minutes is a lot. Sorry, 300,000 minutes is a lot. So if you open up silver, you're not going to get any research speed up there. But if you do open the gold chest, you have a chance to actually get research speed up. Just keep that in mind whenever you're doing, opening of the chest. You can also go into the exchange in here and exchange to getting research speed ups and other speed ups. So I am basically selling my treaty, which I don't really need. My rally beacon is already maxed. My watchtower is maxed. I exchanged the arrows as well to purchase more research speed ups in here. Now, there's other ways also within the game where you can get more speed ups in here. All right. At the moment, I guess I am just trying to heal, but you can see I am using my speed ups in here, my research. I've already, I've used all of it already at this moment. I'm drained in here. So I'm looking into my points. You can see we're moving a little bit closer, inching by inching. And I noticed that they weren't doing any more research usage of speed up. So I knew that they were dormant already. And I felt quite well in this as well. So let's see. What do I do next in here? I'm waiting for help. The help kind of start getting slower. So my best advice is that you gotta do things in day one. Get close to the competition in day one. Don't do what I do. I did waste a bit of a speed ups in here because I didn't wait for the help, because it was just not coming through, and I was running out of time. Okay, so as you can see, I mainly still focus on the econ tree in here, but I also start working on to the what is it called, military tech, because one of the guys kind of convinced me to like, why don't you just work onto your military tech? I was like, okay, you know what, I'll do one, which this magic protection in here. So it's 20,000 gems to just finish this. I was running out of time, you know, I just did it. I just spent 20k with gems. Oh my god. Yeah, so there we go. We're getting closer and closer. So at this point, I was also able to calculate how much speed ups I have left, and how much I will need to do to secure this win in here. So let's see, what do I do next in here? I kind of forgot. Okay, I think I still work on some of the econ tree. I've got most of them to 10 already. You need your econ tree, by the way, max out before you can even unlock T5. All right, so the process in here is still trying to get T5. That is the main goal, but at the same time trying to get T5 and then, you know, maximizing it and winning events. All right, so that's the key parts in here with the video that we're trying to show it to you guys in here. So you can see 64 days, 128 days, I think, or something like that. Yeah, 128 days. So, you know, with amount of days of that, I can securely know that if I speed these up in here with 128 days, I can take the first place. So, you know, you have to do some mathematics, a bit of calculation, some simple approach here within the game. So you can see this thing, you know, taking so slow on getting these helps. All right, let's watch further in here and see what is happening. I'm, you know, kind of like waiting for that help. Like I said, you gotta do it early. Like, I kind of delayed this a little bit too long. Like, I definitely lost some time, but not a whole lot. Because at this moment, I kind of decided, like, okay, I do a little bit of econ tree, but then we gotta just divert into the long research, because I already know that we can securely take that win. All right. So this is what I'm doing. I'm kind of like looking at it, kind of calculating, just making sure that we have the amount of speed ups in here. As you can see, we're going to use all of our universals too. We are out of what is this thing called, a research speed up in here already. So let's see what did I do in here. Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm looking at, like, you know, how many days are some of these. So, you know, you can't just like, okay, I'm just gonna blast off and just do all these research in here. All right, so as you can see in here, I kind of just wing it. And let's see, I think I kind of just sped this up in here. I didn't even wait for help. It's crazy, because I was like, you know, there's a point in your life when you're playing the game, you just become impatient. And I was like, okay, I gotta use some of my 5 minutes. So I'll just use some just to increase a little bit of my time here. And here we go, another one. These are just small amount of hours to work on. I didn't even try to get, you know, help anymore. We're kind of getting closer to finishing up the event as well. And I know that I'm not going to get all the help that I need and to get this thing, you know, securely win in here. So I did waste a little bit. So like I said, you gotta be patient. You gotta start it early, which I didn't. All right. I also have personal life. I'm busy, you know, but you know, when I have the time, I put in the work in here. So I look at this one. Okay. Defensive formation. You're going to get a lot of points. You can see once you collect this, you're going to get a lot of power. I mean, so that's nearly close to 1 million power, I believe. So just imagine that I will, you know, eventually start the research for that. And I am not going to finish it up. I'm not going to make sure that the research gets finished, nor I collect it. Okay, because I'm going to collect it in the upcoming research power event. So as you can see here, I go ahead and research this, ask for some help. I work onto the first aid. We're low on mana. Dude, I feel like, honestly, the amount that we spend in here is nearly more than $3,000 for the value. But I know I did spend recently maybe close to $3,000 just to accumulate all the things that I have. Now, understand that within our alliance, this is not like server 32 or server 33 where there's a lot of whales. We have some whales, but not a whole lot. So the amount of speed ups that I get for free as well is not, you know, tremendous, and the amount of free gems I get is not a lot. So a lot of these things are something that I've grinded and some things that I've bought. And recently, I've also kind of slowed down on my spending. I haven't been buying any daily packs even. So here we go. I think I was doing like a side calculation in here. I think I've calculated that I will like gain about 50,000 points or something with all the speed ups that I have for the 60 minutes. So that was the major factor. And also I have other speed ups in here. I've got some 15 hours, I've got 3 hours, and I've got the, a lot of the lower amount of speed ups as well. So you can see I will be speeding up in here, and I will be end up checking some of the points in here as well. I think I will use the 15 hours. Boom. Come on. I think I did. What's the anticipation in here though? Like, that's weird. There we go. I collected, or sorry, I used it, and you can see we've increased now. We're getting closer. So what, about 70,000 more minutes? That will get me to secure the win. I purposely did the calculation in here though, to only win at a very fractional margin. That I feel like if you lose to somebody who beat you by very, very little, I think it kind of hurts. Right, I think it hurts when you win in that such short margin, because I had an idea that my teammate, my opponents were, not in the same time zone that I am. They could be sleeping, and I gave them the false confidence as well that they can, win. They probably assume that, oh, Shinchi's out. He's not. He's gone. There's no way that he can, push up in here. We're 100K above. There's no way. This guy don't have it. But if you are competing with Shinchi, you got to learn that I am not a quitter. This is why I go too deep into things in here. Oh my God. This is about like 9 minutes left. So we're now at 270K points. And I think at this point, I'm just anticipating and like, what am I going to do next in here? How am I going to proceed? Should I wait a little bit longer or not? So a few minutes in, all right, I've decided that I'm going to push. I did ask for help in here, but it doesn't really matter at this point. These research will not be finished in this video because I will collect these research on a research power event, not on a research minutes event. So I think I kind of anticipated to where like, I'll wait at like last 1 minute mark or last 5 minute mark before I, complete the research. I was like contemplating that decision there, which you will see, or you have seen already in the very beginning of the video. If you didn't notice the amount of time that we had left to complete the event in here to finish it and secure the win, I guarantee you that you will be shocked. So I would really recommend that you go back in the beginning of the video and rewatch it just so you can understand the things that I did. All right. So at this moment, I am pretty much just trying to buy some time. You can see the last 6 minutes in here, just kind of like anticipating, waiting. It just, your heart kind of move pretty quick when you are in this type of competition, because when you know you can win, you gotta do what you gotta do. And it would really suck if you lose after putting in so much effort, money, time, resources, speed ups. That's annoying if you lose, right? So I'm not about to lose in here, and I'm not about to record something that I lose as well. But yeah, so you can see I'm just trying to work my way through in here. In the process, like I'm trying to set my mind in here, like, come on, we're ready. We got this. We got to take this win. All right. We ain't going to back down. There's no way. So at this point, you'll just have to see the very beginning again, because that's how we complete this video. With that being said, my friends, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you will subscribe, and hopefully you like this video, like the way we push, take the win. And this is how you succeed Call of Dragons. And I am getting closer and closer to T5. Soon enough, we will be able to unlock Tier 5 in Call of Dragons. Thank you guys. I'll see you again next time. Don't forget to hit sub, and don't forget to hit like. And of course, I want to read your comments and your opinions in this video. Peace out.